This is an ABP Live Podcast.
Welcome to your weekly predictions on this amazing show Spirit-o-logy with me Sneha Jain from the Hope Tarot. Let us see what is coming for you from the 13th to 19th of November. And I'm ready with my cards. So starting with the Aries. Aries, you are a little rebellious in your energies. You are balancing things, but I think the kind of support that you need from people is not the kind of support that you're having. I want you to just relax and not let people judge you, because if you do that, I think it's going to create a lot of vicious energy inside you. I want you to stay positive, stay calm in your attitude, and if people are not understanding, let them not understand, because something amazing can come in the future which you will correlate with from your today. Talking next about my Taurus. Taurus are having an energy of friendliness towards people, but I think people are having conspiracy against you. Make sure that you're not providing people with content of conspiracy, because if you do that, you will feel very uncomfortable later. I want you to have friendly attitude towards people, that's fine, but not let that lead you to something negative. That is something which is required. I want you to engross yourself into some kind of spiritual activities. Going to a temple or maybe doing some kind of prayers can really help you this week. Talking next about my Gemini. The Gemini are thinking something, doing something else, which is not a good idea. I want you to be receptive towards people. I want you to understand what this other person also needs, because sometimes we need something, we want something, but we don't understand what our partners want. I want you to understand the angle of approach of your partners as well to make yourself more comfortable in your relationship. There is a time of more receptivity and greater growth in relationship, but certainly you are going to have that very soon if you give yourself that space. Talking next about the Cancerians. The Cancerians are happy, celebrating, playful. I think all the good news is going to come to you. Something that you've never expected is going to come, and this is going to uplift your energy so well that you're just juggling with joy. I can't expect a better week for you, Cancer. It's a tremendous week. Talking next about the Virgos. The Virgos are sharing, they are playful, they are joyous. There are some opportunities that are coming, but they are not coming down into the frame. You may just experience a shift very soon, but this is a time of inculcating the good growth. This is a time of incubating the positive side of it, because you are having that tendency, you are having that guidance, and everything looks so affirmed and so positive. I think even if you have to give your 100% or your best shot this week, it's fine for you to do that, because the fruits will be bared very soon. Talking next about the Libras. The Libras are having a breakthrough. You're just breaking all the norms and you're overperforming than anybody else. On the work front, this is an amazing week, Libra. You're going to have a lot of money, lot of profit from the foreign land, from the inland, business, share market, everything. I think financially this week is the best week that you've ever got. So it's going to be A1. Talking next about my Scorpions. My Scorpions are a little down on the health. I want you to take care of your physical body more. You're more prone to accidental issues. So I want you to drive safe. Don't be around people who are drunk driving, or don't drunk drive. Or I would just like to say that keep it low key this week. I want you to spend time in nature and have that awakening. At least take care of the physical body, because that is required this week. If you don't do that, you will regret it later. Talking next about the Leos. The Leos are having a good integration with the spiritual world this week. I think it is a time for pilgrimages. I think this is the time of donations. This is the time of good trust on the universe. I think you're growing spiritually, and this is the best gift any human can have. And Leos, I think you are having trust on the process. You're having trust on people, trust on the Almighty, and that's a beautiful integration. I think nothing can be better than this. I honestly feel it's going to be an amazing week of opportunities. Talking next about the Sagittarius. The Sagittarius, you're having a very good fulfillment, you know, you're moment to moment driving through and driving very well. I think this is an abundant week, absorbed week. I think you're very serene inside. People who are in the creative profession or people who are doctors or in a helping profession, healers, it is going to be a magnificent week for yourself. I will also say that be very intuitive this week. So you can be dreamy, you can have dreams, you can have deja vu. So all that has to be correlated and you have to understand the meaning of those dreams in order to get that divine guidance. Talking next about the Capricorns. Capricorns, you're fighting from something, you're fearful about something and you're just having a very absorbed energy. Please don't feel negative about everything because it's not as bad as you're thinking. I think it's all in your head. So everybody is around us as not as bad as you're thinking. I want you to be self-absorbed, but you should also understand the value of what other people are thinking about yourself. Because if you do that, you will have an understanding of where they come from. So overall, the week looks like a fighting spirited week, but you're not losing anything in that fight, and that's a good deal. Talking next about my Aquarius. The Aquarius are having so much of power. You are having so much of integral power inside you. So you are having political connections, you are having good growth in finances, you are having power in the and recognition and respect in the society, you are having a good growth on the personal level. So overall, I will just name it. I think everything looks so sorted. I think everything looks so good that you are going to, you know, sail through the week with a very joyous way. And lastly, the Pisces. Pisces, you're going with the flow, you're traveling, and it is a good week to even look for something better. I am sure that things are processing and progressing really well. I am sure that you just have to incubate and you just have to learn those things. If you are a student, it is the time for you to pay attention to work, because if you don't do that, you will then regret it later. So paying attention to work is important, and I am sure that, you know, if you're engrossed into any kind of happy events like traveling, you will have a good time. So like that, I think the week's gonna pass, and I'm sure it's gonna be an amazing week for all of you. Until next time, this is me, Sneha Jain, signing off. Do come next week to see your weekly predictions.